Who would you say is your dad's favorite child and why?
Used to be Bianca, but I definitely think it's Drew because of Drew's earning potential. Because he might be going to the NFL. Maybe not, but he might be going. Who is your dad's favorite child?
No, for a fact, it's not me. All my other siblings, they got cool cars. I got a Nova 4-cylinder, but I would probably have to go with Drew because he never had to sneak out the house. He has all the freedom in the world, and I think my dad tells him he loves him more than the rest of us.
My dad's favorite child, of course, is me. And why not? And although Drew is a very close second, I am by far his favorite child because I am the only girl. I'm the nurse. I went to UCLA, and the list goes on. So I am, of course, my dad's favorite child.
I would have to say my dad's favorite child is easily Bianca because she's well-rounded, she's a good person, and she listens.
If your dad was an animal, what animal would he be?
I'd say an alligator because if anyone that knows him, seen him from the ankles down, you would think he was always wearing narrow-legged gaiters with them feet. And then I would say, to be more realistic, I would think he fits more like a bull because anything that he sees or wants, he dives headfirst into it and charges and gets what he wants. All that.
So you say mine. I would have to pick two animals that best describe my dad. Personality-wise, I think I would say a mouse. He's so quiet and sneaky and will pop up on any and everybody, unannounced. His favorite thing to do. And physically, an alligator because they both got dry skin. Look at those feet.
If my dad was an animal, I would have to say he'd be a gorilla from the top and from his feet down an armadillo because his feet can't get no harder than what it already is.
How are you and your dad most alike?
I think that we both have serving spirits and we like to help help other people out. So I think that's how I most like him.
I would have to say me and my dad are like, well, first of all, we have the same name. Almost the same color. He a little darker. I definitely got his humor. I got some of the good looks. I mean, I don't know what the rest of them is, but and yeah, that's what I have to say. We alike like that.
I think me and my dad share a lot of traits, but the one that I think that we have in common the most would be being a very sociable person.
Words or less. In 5 words or less, describe your dad.
I would say hilarious, caring, successful, pissed off. That was one word. Father.
Okay, the first ones that come to mind: black, angry. He is very generous, and let's see, he is productive, and he's funny.
The 5 things that come to my head when I think of my dad is funny, mean, he's careful, very loving, and I don't know, he's like a volcano, he'll explode on you anytime.
What is your favorite Melvin Andrews saying or phrase?
There's enough dirt on here to grow grass.
My dad's favorite quotes would have to be now, or he like, this room better be immaculate, or use my meal ticket, all right? Why didn't you catch the ball?
Wait.
My favorite couple of phrases from my dad would have to be, wah, quang, and maybe not.
Over the years, your father had many hairstyles. What would be your favorite one?
Many hairstyles. From what I recall, growing up till now, he's only had two. There's been sayings that he had a Jerry curl, but I don't recall seeing that. I just remember the high top, the flat top, and his fade now. And I think he only has a fade now because he was losing a little bit up top. But if I had to pick one, I'd say the high top for sure. He held on to it for about 16, 17 years, and he finally let it go.
My favorite hairstyle, for sure, would be that flat top, but don't forget it had a little part right here.
My favorite hairstyle my dad had was the Jerry curl, and mom told me stories about how you have to sleep with a shower curtain on because you had juices and all that. And you can't even talk about my hair because you talk about you had all that junk on your hair. You should look at your hair. You seen them pictures?
What one memory or incident that you share with your dad would you say has had the greatest impact on your life?
I would say attending his graduation from the fire academy, because it was a true example of perseverance and how not to give up and work hard if you want to achieve your dreams. And it really laid a good foundation for me later on in life. What moment or experience that you share with your father had the biggest impact on your life?
To be honest with you, I would say all them ass whoopings. Because when it really comes down to it, my dad kept his foot in my butt, and I can honestly say that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I haven't been to jail. You know, I'm not a thief, and you know, I respect elders, I respect everybody, you know, I'm a man of God. And a lot of that came through butt whoopings, man. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate how you never took your foot out my butt. And I love you for it. Hopefully I can keep my son's butt too.
Out of all the moments in my life, I think my dad has had the biggest impact when it came to the delivery of my children. They're very complicated, and my dad was the rock for my family, and especially for me. He was just very supportive and definitely there in a time of need.
My favorite memory is actually when I got my 90-yard pick six and I ran it back. And when I got to the sideline, my first instinct was to point to you. I don't know if you actually ever noticed, but I thought I would let you know. It was a special moment that I actually keep dear to my heart.